Welcome back to Local 5 Live. The Meyer Theatre has announced their new lineup of shows, which include music and comedy.
And here to talk about it, Terry Charles, TC of PMI. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so what we're talking about this morning is actually the season, right? Because obviously you have Frank, you have a lot of things that fill out, the whole season.
Right.
What are we talking about this morning? What is this season?
Well, this basically every year,
much like most performing arts centers do, we have a season series.
Okay.
The Meyers is pretty small because, as you mentioned, we have so much going on at the Meyer, including Frank's shows, and we've got local dance troupes that are there. So we generally have 5 shows per season. So that's what we announced here in the last week or so, and that's what this is. And people, eventually you can buy them separately, but right now they're just selling the season subscriptions.
Okay. Well, I can't think of one I wouldn't want to see.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go through some of these. CCR, one of the best bands ever around.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this.
What this first one is, and this is an interesting group, it's called Classic Albums Live, and it's a long title, Presents Creedence Clearwater Revival's Chronicle. Then it's note for note, cut for cut. What that means is this is not a band, it's not really a tribute band. They don't do impersonations. This is a band that goes up there and does everything it possibly can to make the songs sound exactly like CCR.
They're playing it right off their music.
Exactly, but they're doing it so precisely, and this is what they're known for. They do a number of different groups, but for this show, they're doing CCR, and they're doing Chronicle.
And you hear people vouch for them and say, this is pretty much spot on. This is good stuff.
So that's what this group is about.
Excellent.
Oh, fun.
All right, Lou Graham is coming in.
Foreigner, who doesn't? I mean, my goodness. I mean, I had a list of songs here. I'm going like, these are like, and you know, for Foreigner, for me, they're all great workout songs.
Mr. Runner right here, yeah.
Back to our 80s,
Exactly. So yeah, Lou Graham, the voice of Foreigner. I mean, they have had 16 top 40 hits. And
it's not an impersonator, it's him.
It's Lou Graham, the lead singer.
No one can really copy that voice.
Exactly.
But anyway, that's hard. Orleans and Friends, this is one I'm not familiar with.
Yeah, the 70s pop rock band, iconic hits, Still the One, Dance With Me.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Dance With Me, Love Takes Time. So you have them, and then you have Paul Barrera and Fred Tackett, the guitarists from Little Feat. So they also will be there, and they are forming an acoustic duet and performing songs from the Little Feat catalog and more. So that's a action-packed show as well.
Okay, the Buckinghams, another one?
The Buckinghams, gosh, been around for about 30 years, successfully toured the nation with their signature pop music, harmony, spontaneity. They've had top 40 hits as well, and awesome. It's another well-known band.
Okay, so Paul Reiser, he's not singing, is he? Is he doing comedy?
He's comedy.
Okay.
He's comedy.
Because I do remember him from
roots
TV.
As a stand-up comedian.
Okay.
I mean, everybody knows him basically from Mad About You. That's the most famous show that he was on there, earned him multiple award nominations. But he didn't want to abandon his roots in stand-up comedy, so he's doing a tour around the nation, and I heard he's very, very good.
I haven't seen him for a while. It'll be interesting to see his stand-up. That would be great stuff there at the Meyer.
You have some really famous faces coming here this season.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a challenge, I think, to put together a season, because with the Meyer being 1,000-seat compared to most PACs that may be 2,000 seats, so we are particular about what we can book, to make sure that that's in the price range that people can afford, and with the seats we have to sell. I think we've done a great job of that. $175 for all 5 of those shows.
Really?
Wow, that's not bad at all.
$175 bucks.
Wow.
And the beauty is, if you can't make one of the shows, we will give you tickets, and you can use those and get extra tickets for a different show. Oh. So not everybody can make all 5 shows over the course of the several months that we have the season, so we give you some flexibility that way.
That is really a bargain, though. Okay, how do we get our tickets?
Best way, for now, we're just, as I mentioned, just selling the season tickets as a package, as a subscription series. You can go to meyertheatre.org to get information on that. And then if you don't want all the shows, want one of those, September 11th is when the individual shows will go on sale.
But that's a great deal.
That's a really good deal.
I'm pleasantly surprised with that price.
$75. Yeah. Affordable for anybody.
Good stuff,
Okay.
TC.
Well, thanks for
being
coming
here.
in.
My pleasure.
All right. These